As we journey back to the late 7th century BC in the ancient Near East, we find a world in transition. The Iron Age was drawing to a close, and one of history's mightiest empires, the Assyrian Empire, was nearing its dramatic end. After centuries of dominance, the Assyrians were finally defeated, ushering in a new power, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, led by King Nabopolassar. Although it was Nabopolassar who founded this new empire, it was his son, Nebuchadnezzar II, who truly expanded Babylon's reach, returning the city to a greatness it hadn't seen since the days of the legendary Hammurabi, nearly 1,000 years earlier. Nebuchadnezzar's name may sound familiar, particularly if you've heard it from biblical stories, where he is often portrayed as an oppressive figure and an enemy of the Jewish people. But to the Babylonians, he was much more than that. He was a ruler of profound ambition, resilience, and influence, responsible for an era of Babylonian power that would become legendary. Now, back to the story. Nebuchadnezzar II was born in 642 BC, the eldest son of Nabopolassar. His name, derived from the Akkadian Nabu Kuduri Usur, translates to, "O Nabu, protect my firstborn son." Nabu, the god of literacy, wisdom, and scribes, was an essential deity in Babylonian culture, especially in the first millennium BC, when he was revered as the son of Marduk, the supreme god of the Babylonian pantheon. From early on, Nebuchadnezzar took part in his father's military campaigns. By 609 BC, he joined Nabopolassar in the conquest of Haran, where the last Assyrian king, Ashur-uballit II, made his final stand. This battle sealed the Assyrians' fate, marking the dawn of Babylonian dominance in the region. After Haran, Nebuchadnezzar's military reputation grew as he led further campaigns with his father, including an expedition into the mountainous north in 607 BC. He soon took on responsibilities as a commander and gained notable victories that would solidify Babylon's status as the new regional superpower. But Nebuchadnezzar's ambitions extended beyond Assyria. In 605 BC, he confronted Pharaoh Necho II of Egypt, who had allied with the remnants of the Assyrian forces, hoping to revive their empire. The famous Battle of Carchemish ensued, where Nebuchadnezzar delivered a crushing defeat to the Egyptians, cementing Babylon's control over former Assyrian lands. This triumph echoed through history, even making its way into the Hebrew Bible, particularly in the books of Jeremiah and Kings. When Nabopolassar passed away in 605 BC, Nebuchadnezzar rushed back to Babylon, determined to secure the throne before any rival claims could emerge. His younger brother, Nabu-Shumlishir, is rumored to have attempted a rebellion, though he vanished from historical records shortly after. Some historians speculate that Nebuchadnezzar's quick and decisive actions ensured his brother's demise, leaving no opposition to his ascension. Once crowned, Nebuchadnezzar's ambitions expanded, and his words to Marduk, Babylon's patron god, reveal his deep devotion. "O merciful Marduk, may the house that I have built endure forever. May I attain old age within its splendor, with abundant offspring, and may kings of all lands pay me tribute." After entrenching his authority, he returned to his campaigns in Syria, capturing cities like Ashkelon and expanding his empire into Palestine with the support of Greek mercenaries. However, his quest for expansion wasn't without setbacks. In 601 BC, Nebuchadnezzar led an ambitious but ultimately failed invasion of Egypt. Despite heavy losses on both sides, the defeat shook Babylon's perceived invincibility. Some even labeled the young empire a paper tiger. Discontent grew at home, and rebellions sprang up within the empire's ranks, challenging Nebuchadnezzar's rule. Determined to reinforce his authority, Nebuchadnezzar returned to the Levant in 599 BC, raiding the Syrian desert and subduing rebellious regions. He launched an infamous campaign against the kingdom of Judah, where he captured Jerusalem, initiating the Babylonian Exile. This event, marked by the destruction of Solomon's temple, became a turning point for the Jewish people, catalyzing a shift from Yahwism's pantheon toward monotheistic Judaism. While the Hebrew Bible portrays Nebuchadnezzar as a destructive force, Babylonian records depict him as a ruler who presided over a golden age. His building projects transformed Babylon, including the expansion of fortifications, the construction of canals, and the paving of the processional way. One of his crowning achievements, the majestic Ishtar Gate, stood adorned in brilliant blue tiles and images of lions, bulls, and dragons representing Ishtar, Adad, and Marduk. Another iconic feature of Nebuchadnezzar's legacy is the fabled hanging gardens of Babylon. While historians debate their actual existence, legend tells that Nebuchadnezzar built these gardens to comfort his queen, Amytis, who longed for her lush, mountainous homeland. Descriptions suggest a complex irrigation system that brought water to the garden's heights, creating a stunning sight that earned its place as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. After a remarkable 43-year reign, Nebuchadnezzar passed away in 562 BC, leaving behind an empire that had redefined power in the ancient world. His successors struggled to maintain his legacy, and within 2 decades, the Neo-Babylonian Empire fell to Cyrus the Great and was absorbed into the Achaemenid Empire. Yet, Nebuchadnezzar's rule left an indelible mark on history, not just as a military conqueror, but as a builder of monuments and a visionary whose empire's influence would echo through the ages.